Sitte kolea. Well, the long drive, eh? The road is so long. It's so big. So, okay. Plista kole. Tabarnak. Reset, continue, right? Yeah. Yeah, I hate this fucking game. Oh wow, something collided. Oof. There is so much force going on. Whoa. Oof. Okay, that's way too much. That is way too much. This is quite a bit too much. Add. Got it. Okay, that's fine. That is way too much. Hey. Why 6-8? Why not 5-8? There we go. The road is so big. I clicked on reset, but it didn't count. Okay, never mind. Oi, some ghastly noise. That was some ghastly noise, as if something dropped. It's probably the noise of my own character hitting It's the noise of my own character hitting the thing. The road is so big. Okay. Oh my. Oh my. This looks like purplish. This terrain is like purplish. Look at that. Gotta make a screenshot of that. This is so weird looking. Like purplish color. Oh nice. Sadly, the biggest engine that could be installed, like one of the diesel engines, like one of the bigger diesel engines, they're quite a bit glitched. But they would really catapult the car forward, or the bus forward. Maybe we have good luck and we find one. Like the truck engine not. The truck engine is too large. It clips into the ground. It is literally so large that it clips into the ground. Maybe we find a... There's a bus. Ah, we can take the bus. We can take the engine out of this bus. Easy. Simple. How lucky are we? I don't even want to try the articulated bus. How many doors does this thing have? 4 doors, holy shit, dude. Is there anything special and different in it? No, well. Is it larger or anything on the inside? I don't know. Is it larger on the inside? Not at all. Well, here's a large section where you can put stuff at. And this seems larger at the back, but maybe it's an illusion. Oh, there's a... Oh, wow, whoa, what a nice... Not a nice image, dude. What an awesome looking image. I'm going to save this real quick here. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. Boss, get down. Crawl along the ground. $10 liters of oil need to go in there. Damn, that's a double reservoir, huh? That's a giant engine. Alright, take this engine and archive it. I'll archive it. It's going in the back. I know already that it goes in the back seat. Actually, we give this other bus a try. Do we give this shitbox a try? I'm really unsure, dude. What? What? Okay, I want to save it here again, and then I'm going to. Son of a bitch. Does this maybe drive a little bit? Oh, I need to try it then. There's no way around it. Load this save. Yeah, I need to load it. I don't know if this drives any better. I think it won't. Let me take a look real quick. Ah, scheiße! Ach, gottverdammtes Arschloch, blödes Tabernack. There is money in the bank. Ach, gottverdammtes Arschloch, blödes. I wanna give it a try real quick. Oh, verdammt. I want to take a look real quick. I'm gonna take a look how good this drives. Oh, not at all. Not good at all. Yeah, this thing spins instantly. This is no good. Right? Oh yeah, this is like... It instantly folds. And it also oddly folds the wrong way around. That is really odd. So, the long drive, yeah. Thankfully I saved just now when I had the engine like transplanted. I saved when I had the engine already transplanted. So it's... The only thing I need to do is I need to drag this engine, the old... Yeah, perfect, it stands up perfect. Only need to rotate it a bit so it's not like looking ugly like this. Yeah, this is fine. Oh yeah, the cooler. The cooler is rotten and empty. Okay, perfect. So that vehicle is useless because you saw it slink around. It slinkies around. Alright. The problem is, while the bus engine has the best torque in the entire game, it has the best torque, the highest torque in the entire game. While the bus engine has the best torque and everything, it has super low RPM. So, and we elaborated that a while ago. RPM means the speed, is the speed in the game. RPM is the speed. You don't get speed without RPM. Is that a workshop? Oh, jump. Yes, keep going. I don't want to get jammed here. Okay, that's good. He made it. It's so easy to get it's easy to get stuck on a bumper like this if the middle of the bus gets wedged onto terrain. If the middle of the bus gets wedged onto terrain, it's not good. Okay, never mind, that's not it. That's always why you wanna... if you drive the bus, you always wanna drive with force over big ledges and edges like this. Whoa, the acceleration though is insane. Well, not the acceleration, but the speed is insane. Or not speed, but the initial acceleration, because of the torque. It has the biggest torque. It has the hugest torque in the entire game. But no horsepower and no RPM. It's good for like 3000 RPM or something, or 4005. No, not even 4000, like 3000 RPM or something. So the bus reaching 4000 RPM or 3000 is like a decent number already as it is. Whoa! Hello! And the physics cancelled. Yeah, that happens every now and then, that the physics cancel. I said that before. If the vehicle jumps, it cancels the physics. Or sometimes the physics get completely deleted, so the vehicle just stops whatever it's doing. In the middle of doing it, like flipping. If the vehicle's flipping, it instantly stops. Yeah, that's the physics glitch. It happens a lot. This is not good because it's very bouncy, it's mountainous here, so we might flip a few more times. This is still not good. It's getting flatter, but it's still not good. Yeah, there it was. See that? The physics cancelled out again. We hit an invisible wall and the physics instantly stopped. It's better than a flip though. It's better to have a physics stop or a physics annihilation than this, exactly. It's better than this. It's better if the physics stop than if they it's better when the physics annihilate than if they keep a flip going and going and going. Oh boy. Does the bus engine have ridiculous motor brake torque? It looks like it has. So it might be the best engine for the bus, because it has, if it has insane motor brake torque, it might be able to brake. Oh yeah, it seems to have like, yeah, well, we'll have to investigate this. We'll have to investigate this once we're on a flat terrain. Once we're on flat ground, we can test this. It looks like it has like insane motor brake torque. Oh yeah, it has. It has insane torque. Oh my god, the bus engine has insane motor braking torque. Like it can break down the bus. Look at this. It breaks the bus insanely fast. Huh. So yeah, we found the new best in slot engine. We found a new engine that is best in slot for this. The original engine with diesel. The original diesel engine. Alright. Cool. Who would have thought that the original engine is the best? Who would have thought that the diesel engine, the bus's diesel engine, would be the best engine for the bus? Duh. It's mostly because it brakes so violently. It has such a strong motor brake. Yeah, it's definitely just the motor brake that does it. So I need to look into that to make a better brake. It's obviously only the motor brake that does it. Like, look at this. We're going down the hill at really steep. We're going down a really steep hill and I'm holding down brake and it's actually braking. It never did this. It never was braking before. Like, not like this. Look at this. 180, 60, 40, and I'm going down a hill. Yeah, this never did it. This never worked. With all the other vehicles or the other engines, it never worked. Like on flatland here, what happens if I brake from a decent speed? Oh yeah, it really brakes super fast. Not super fast, but it brakes faster than the other. It brakes faster than the V8, that's for sure. Cool. Played so long with this and I never realized and never thought about that the bus engine might be the best engine for the bus. Lol. He just came up with that conclusion. There's a workstation mansion. There's like a house with a workstation next to it, like a double carport garage thing. So my friends, we played Red River today, which was really good, but one of them hates it because it's repetitive and he doesn't realize that you need to play it over and over and grind to get things done. He was like complaining about the grind. Oh shit. It accelerates a little bit slower, or much slower than the V8 when going up the hill. What is a tanker? But we don't need it. Oh no. Careful. I hate bouncy mountain roads like this, holy shit. There is alien infested rabbits. I heard them like when they make noises like that. That means they're alien infested. And those will do more damage and they are much more aggressive. The other rabbits, the smaller and even larger normal rabbits, they will still attack the vehicle and attack you, but they won't like actively like super aggressively go after you. But the alien rabbits, the ones that go like sound like a Japanese kerotan frog. A kero frog. They will really they will come after you. They will come after you. These fucking frog rabbits. Okay. Curtigard. Okay. The neighbors outside, the neighbors upstairs, they have tossed out their fridge. They have tossed out one of the fridges for the trash. So they're really moving out. Which is also funny, they had like a 120 square meters apartment, 125 or 130 even. They had like a huge apartment before. They had to move out. They had to move out fast, which is interesting. Why do you have to move if you're really rich or if you have a lot of money and everything? Why do you have to move out of a large apartment quick? So what I'm thinking is that there's, like always, some bullshit going on. This is why I believe, as a tenant, if you already live in a place and somebody new moves in, this new person has to like present themselves. They have to like at least once present themselves. They have to explain who they are, what they are, and why they have to move. Like, it's my first apartment ever. I'm looking forward to good apartment partnerships, so to say. You know. Or, yeah, I had to move out because my dog barks all the day and the other tenants complained about us making too much noise. You know, something like that. Like, you know. Yes, we had to move out because we were kicked out. Our dog was shitting everywhere. The apartment, we ruined the apartment, we trampled around and made so much noise, and we only made dirt, we never cleaned the floor, and we never took care of our duties and chores. You know, that's what I mean. Like, the tenants should have to present to everybody. They should have to tell everybody what's going on with them, why they have to, who they are, and why they have to move apartments. And what was going on in their last apartment. In my last apartment, we were foul, rancid, and lazy assholes, and we never did any work. We never cleaned. We never took care of anything. Our dog barked all night and all day. We only blasted music, and we don't work. We don't work for a living. We do nothing. We only sit around at home all day and get on everybody's nerves. You know, something like that. You know, if you're forced to say that, then the other tenants can decide, okay, I don't want to live here anymore. If you're moving in, I'm moving out. You know? That's what needs to be forced. Something like that needs to be forced. The tenants need to be forced to do that. I mean, I would voluntarily do that. If I move to a new apartment after this one, I'm going to say I had to move because the neighbors sucked ass and I wasn't kicked out. I moved out on my own. I don't care about nothing. I always did my chores and that's it. That's what I can say. That's what I can say when I move. When I move, I can say I always did my chores. I don't like noisy neighbors. That's why I had to move. And that's why I wanted to move, because the neighbors suck ass. I don't want to have noisy neighbors. That's all. And I want to have neighbors who clean and take care of their chores like I do. I want everybody to do the same. I don't want to be the only person doing the chores. I don't want to be the only person cleaning the place and taking care of things. You know? That's what I would say. That's what I would say. You know? That's what I would say. That's what I can say. That's the only thing I would be able to say about myself. Now if somebody gets on everybody's nerves and gets kicked out because they're noisy and filthy and their dog is constantly making noise and their child is constantly slamming the doors and they're slamming the doors and they're being a nuisance, then these people can go to the next apartment and the only thing they can say, we're making a lot of noise, we're being a nuisance for everybody, that's what we're doing. That's why we had to move. We have to move to the new apartment. We have to apply for this new apartment because we're a nuisance in our current apartment. We're getting kicked out because we're a nuisance. Oh, it's getting daytime. I was about to say, is it getting orange? And it is getting orange. I was also wrong. The motor brake doesn't do fuck all. Look at it. I'm sitting on the brake and it's not braking at all. The brake is not working at all. It's not doing a damn thing. So it was only an illusion for a short amount of time. It was an illusion that worked for a short amount of time. So that's, I believe in that. I believe that you should be forced to lay your cards on the table and tell everybody who's living in the house. Everybody needs to know who you are, so that if they already know you're not going to get along. Like if I have some assholes moving in, I already know that they're assholes and I'm not getting along. I already know that. I instantly know that. There's no chance. Whoa, that bus had nothing. That was not finished, that bus. That's crazy. Anyways, yeah, as I said, I can tell if I won't get along with them. I can tell instantly. Because I hear child, I hear we have a child, I hear we have a dog, and I see they're fat. If I see you're the new tenant who moves in and you're fat, you have a dog and a child, then I know you're going to be a nuisance. Because children are always a nuisance, they're always loud and noisy. Fat asses are always noisy and loud and a nuisance. And if somebody has a dog in the apartment, a dog shouldn't be in an apartment. A dog should be outside in a kennel, in a house, in a dog house, in an actual house, not in an apartment that's rented. A dog doesn't belong in an apartment with other people around and in apartments around. A dog is supposed to be held in a garden shed, or in a house, in the backyard of a house. You know, but not in a place that's rented where other people live. Because that dog is going to be noisy and annoying, and it annoys everybody else. Oh shit! I didn't see that fucking statue there. I thought it was a cactus. Fucking hell. It's not safe to drive this fast here. Yep, because of this. I knew it. I knew that this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen because the road is way too bouncy, or the terrain is way too wobbly and bouncy. It's not flat yet. It's not flat land yet. There's a Rose's Diner though. That's cool. I don't need it though. Oh yeah, the bus and its enormous torque have they are better than the V8, much better. It's the bus's natural engine is better than the V8. It slows down rapidly too. I see it. Okay, it's very wobbly terrain here. Ugh, there comes a weird biome here. There's a weird desert Greenland hybrid again. Desert wasteland green tundra or something like that. Some bullshit terrain like that. Grassland. Bro, there was so many cool biomes in 7 Days to Die, like grassland connecting the forest land and the desert. Oh man, that was so good. It was like a plains. Desert plains, kinda. Farmland plains. That's way too wobbly, man. Oh my god. Yo, what happened? I hit something. And got instantly stopped. Yeah, well, the terrain is way too wobbly. It's way too wobbly to work out. But this'll work. Yeah, we're going like super fast. Nice. Why is it turning to the side? It was going straight. Now the momentum pushes it to the side, man. Fuck this cocksucking bullshit physics, man. The physics are pulling it to the side when it was going straight. Fuck's sake, dude. Just need a biome that is completely flat land, dude. It has to exist, man. A completely flat terrain has to exist, man. Not this constant hills fucking bullshit. I want to full send it from now on, fuck this. Even if we flip and spin and turn and break the vehicle and do whatever kind of fucking bullshit, this is it's still faster than going like 1 out of 20 or very slow and crawling very slow. I can steer already, you fucking cocksucking faggot, man. The fuck you doing? What's with this energy saving? It saves the energy in all the wrong way, man. The wheels transfer the energy from the slide onto the ground, but the vehicle is storing the energy, so if you don't constantly counter-steer until you stop to a complete stop, it's going to eventually spin the vehicle. This is not how it works. The energy from the drift is being transferred from the wheels, from the vehicle's chassis onto the wheels, and from the wheels onto the ground. The energy is gone. But in this fucking game, the faggot energy is... the faggot physics bullshit keeps the energy saved until you stop, and only when when the vehicle is completely stopped, the energy is gone. That's not how physics work, you cocksucking idiot developer. What is this bullshit? The physics don't work like that. The energy is continuously and consistently transferred until it's gone. You don't fucking start turning and then the vehicle keeps the energy to turn and turn. You need to put new energy in to turn and turn. If you start braking and the vehicle is turning, eventually it's going to be run out of energy and it's gonna stop turning. You have to put new energy in to turn it more and more and more. But no, in this game, once a vehicle starts sliding, it builds up energy. And it builds up more and more energy. And then the only way to stop it from sliding out of control is by stopping it immediately. Only if you stop it, the energy is immediately nullified. In real life, the energy is consistently and continuously nullified while moving. What do you think the slide is? Exactly, the slide is the transfer of energy because you lose traction and the energy is transferred during that lose of traction. So a drift is a transfer of energy. In this game though, the energy is stored. You start drifting and the energy is saved and stored and contained. Der Impulserhaltungssatz, the German Impulserhaltungssatz, the impulse retaining method or impulse retaining rule or whatever it's called in English. The impulse retaining or energy conservation rule is completely nullified in this game. It saves the energy completely, and that is impossible. It's a physical impossibility. It's a physicality that is not possible. It's a physical law of nature impossibility. The universe does not allow this. The universal laws of physics don't allow this. And it doesn't allow this. It doesn't exist. A body does not do a motion that uses the energy that it has stored, and the body saves and retains all the energy. The body uses the energy during the transfer. You don't do a motion or an action or anything that wastes energy by law. The law is that it wastes and uses energy. And instead of using the energy, it keeps it. That is impossible. That is impossible. It is not possible for any particle. No quantum particles, no electrons, no neutrons, nothing. No micro or macro particle, no atoms, no mass of atoms, nothing. Not one, no particle, nothing. No accumulation of particles, no single particle, nothing has this rule. Every body and every particle and every atom and accumulation of atoms and particles, I don't care what you call it, everything in the universe has this rule. If it is in a motion that uses its energy, the energy is used. You cannot get into a condition where the energy is used and save the energy and not use it. You need it. If the energy is, if the act or a condition or a state that you're in uses the energy will be used. There is not a single exception of this. It's the universal law of physics. If energy is supposed to be used, it's used. If an action, state, or condition uses the energy that's stored, then the energy is used. There is no situation, condition, state, or whatever in the universe, and no particle that exists where this rule is not applied, where the energy is stored and at the same time the condition is reached. For example, a left curve. No particle in the universe will fly a left curve without losing energy on the way. It's not possible. It is not possible. Or in this game, braking. If you take an electron and you throw some brakes on it and you push those brakes, the electron will break and lose its energy. In this game though, the electron will break and not lose its energy. The energy is conserved. The energy is stored. And that, as I said, it's a physical impossibility. You cannot save and store energy when the energy is in flux or in consumption. And this game just stores the energy. It's a paradox. This is a physical paradox. This game is a physical paradox because an action that's supposed to use energy actually conserves or even creates new energy. Like in this game, a perpetual motion machine would be possible. A machine that creates energy out of nothing. And large amounts of energy too. Not just self-sustaining energy, but excess energy. This game has everything that is impossible in physics is possible in this game's physics engine, because the physics engine is so terrible. Fuck this game, dude. It's got such a faggot bullshit terrible physics. So bullshit. Can't wait to be done with it. Thankfully I've driven 1,100. I already drove 120 more kilometers right now. Even though it wobbles all day long and nothing's even and it's constantly on the brink of spinning or flipping, yeah. Even though that's the case, I'm still making some distance. I'm angrily making distance, but I'm making distance. There's the road up there, I see it. Drive directly there. Fucking bullshit. There's a condensation strip from an airplane in the air again. It started over there and went right. I don't know what direction that is because I don't have a compass, I don't have a clock or a watch or whatever, I don't have nothing. Nice, the physics just instantly stopped. The vehicle just hit an invisible wall and the physics stopped. here, you faggot game, dude. I knew it was gonna be like that. Always annoyed at everything. No fun. It's just not fun. Finishing the long drive is like nothing. It's no fun at all. Imagine going 60 or something in this. Going 60. Wow. I would lose my fucking mind because you can't get anywhere. At 60 kilometers per hour, I'm gonna play like 1,000 hours. I'm going to play 1,000 hours trying to finish fucking 5,000 kilometers. Ain't nobody got time for that. You gotta be a retard to do that. You gotta be retarded to play this game without any mods that allow super fast driving. You gotta be retarded to play this vanilla. You deserve a slap around the head. Nose broken. Slapped on the cheeks. Arms broken and your knees and your kneecaps bashed in. That's what you deserve if you play this vanilla. What is this fucking bullshit game, dude? You can't play this legit. Or not legit, but without mods or anything. You can't play this normal. It's just not possible. Anyways, I'm gonna drive a tiny little bit more, then I'm gonna just go to bed and say fuck this faggotry. Tomorrow I'm gonna be back with Conan Exiles. I'm probably uninstalling this game. Because I just can't get around. I just can't get to my location, to my home. I just can't get to my destination. Because look at it. This faggot terrain constantly bumpy and there's no flat. There needs to be a way to set the biome tracker so it's only flat terrain. No more hills, only flat terrain. No hills, only flat. I need to look into the code again. I had a mod that did that. I had made a modification to the game. I had made a mod that does exactly that. It removes hills and it's only flat ground. I need to look at the code. I'm going to have to recode this. I have to find it out again and remake it. So there's 0 hills, 0 mountains, 0 hills. Because let's face it, it's annoying as fuck. I need to rest. I wanna go to bed in a sec. Ahí está bus, capito. I wanna go to bed, fuck this game. Right now I'm playing because of Stealth Torture. Could play Metal Gear too. I've not finished Metal Gear yet either. Lol. Nice, that was the physics stop again. Instant complete stop. It is annoying as fuck, dude. Out of food anyway. Okay, I wanna go to bed. Fuck this shit. I'm fucking done. I wanna rest. So, gotta save the game. Fuck this shit. 1157. Well, yeah. Fuck this shit.